This is why we hodl, baby. This is why we hodl. So I'm getting calls and emails from people saying, what should I do? Should I sell? Is it high? Is it low? Bix, where's it going to go? Is it going to drop? Yes. Is it going to moonshot? Yes. When? Nobody knows. This is the worst time ever to be a trader because it's blown out all the things they were looking for. Now they're looking for 5,200 on Bitcoin. And what's going to happen? They're all out right now. They're all out of the game. Traders are out of the game. And they're afraid to get back in because they know it's going to come back. I don't know. I don't know it's going to come back. I think cryptos are way, way undervalued compared to the unbacked fiat monetary system that's imploding as we speak. So I don't know if it's going to come back. I know there's a lot of money waiting to get in. I know there's 7 billion people waiting to get in as well. These are the moments that hodlers love. This is why we hodl. If you hodl, you don't have to worry about this stuff. You're not going to sell if it goes down from here, and you're just going to ride it up. All the traders that say, "Oh, I'm the perfect trader. I could have told you to sell at 20,000, get back in at 3,000." Bullshit. That's all you got to say to them. Bullshit. They set their profit, stop losses, and all that. And hey, I made 10% today. Well, most of the cryptos are up, 100%, and you've lost, and now you're out of the game. You're out of the game. So I don't know where it's going to go from here. I think it's really exciting for cryptocurrencies. It's not exciting for traders because they have no idea what's going on now. They're waiting for a pullback. Most of the traders, if they run off their own algorithms, they've already sold on the run up if they were long. If they were short, they're dead. If they were long, they've already sold. They're already out of the game. And they're not getting this extra run up. So I don't know how high it's going to go. 99% chance it's going to be a big pullback at some point. Hearing a lot of talk about this is an exchange problem, that exchanges don't have the coins. Which obviously, if you look at Litecoin, we're now at $5.9 billion worth of Litecoin has traded hands in the last 24 hours. And there's only 5.7 billion of total market cap of Litecoin, complete fraud. A lot of people talking about the big exchanges are running away from the little ones because they all kind of commingle their coins. Oh, if I need some Bitcoin, I've got some at Coinbase. I've got some at Kraken. I've got some at Poloniex. I got some at Mercatox. I got them all over the place. I can always pull them in. Well, you're not going to be able to pull them in. A lot of people talking about the freezing of Litecoin. Nobody's getting withdrawals on like Mercatox and decent-sized exchanges that have been around for a long time but never had the coins to start with. So get your coins out of these damn exchanges as soon as you can. I'm loving it. As a hodler, you should be loving it too, because it didn't matter if it went up or down, you're still going to hodl. In the long term, cryptos are the place to be because the old system's dying. Look at Bitcoin Cash. It's just on a roll, $322, up 53% in the last 24 hours. Litecoin, obviously, up 30% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin having a nice little run, up 10% or 8.5% in the last 24 hours. No, I don't think Bitcoin is going to be the monster winner and gainer. It'll be slow and steady. Wins the race for Bitcoin. Mainly because as Bitcoin goes up, all the BTC trading pairs brings everything else up. And when people see the little things coming up, they're more excited about that. They can't think they can affect the price with a $5,000 Bitcoin. They want a whole coin. So they're looking at Litecoin. For $93, you can get yourself a Litecoin. Pretty soon it's going to be for $200, you can get yourself a Litecoin. You can still get yourself a Litecoin. And with Bitcoin, you need $5,000 to get a full Bitcoin. And it's weird. It's a psychological thing. But that's not why the prices are running up. The prices are running up because it's rigged. 100%. And it's rigged on these exchanges. And now the exchanges are in trouble. They're in deep trouble. They're trying to scramble for coins. Companies like Coinbase, even the big established ones, Coinbase and Gemini and Kraken and those guys, Poloniex, they're scrambling for coins. And they're trying to get them off the little exchanges. And the little exchanges don't have anything. It's all run off a program to suck coins out of the big exchanges. So I expect the big exchanges to be running out of coins. I'm not sure how long Coinbase is now quoting for Litecoin withdrawals or Bitcoin Cash withdrawals. The reality is most of these exchanges don't have any coins at all. So if you're in the exchange, you have not done your homework and you haven't been listening to the Road to Ruta, That's okay. You're still safe. They're still open. Get them out today, this minute, this hour. Every once in a while, I like to do this. I'll go to the view all, and I'll check out who's done the best over the last, say, 24 hours. Now, where is it? Where'd it go? Bum, 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 bum. Let's do the 7-day. As my computer freezes up. Look at that. MFIT coin up 6,000%. These are like the penny stocks. It's a market cap of $4,900. No one made any money. Yes. Why does Coin Market Cap even post coins like this? I don't know. I have no idea. Tron Classic. I didn't even know there was a Tron Classic. But apparently there is. A $10 million market cap. It's up 2,318%. These are all market manipulations. Anything, when you go to what's traded the highest amount, I'd say 99% are market manipulation. It's not because it's a good coin. It's because they're easy to drive the price up. Very easy. A lot of these don't even have market caps because they don't know how many coins are out there. It's kind of crazy. And let's check out the big losers, though. Big losers on the 7-day. And if you're losing on this, you must be really bad coin. Diet Bitcoin. Apparently not doing so well. Down 90% in the last 24 hours. Newton Coin. Coinat, Broker Nico Net, Oxla, Shade Token, Free. Let's look for something we know. Rabbit Coin, I'd heard of that, down 64%. But no market cap, no nothing. What else? Let's see. Let's look for a decent sized market cap. Kryptonic Coin, I don't know, that's $2 million. Closest one to 10. See, all the little crappy ones. Dim Coin. I own Dim Coin. Down 38%. I have no idea why. I have no idea what's going on with Dimcoin. Dimcoin was a rising star for a while and just died. Don't know why. If anybody knows, send me an email. But it has not done well. Like I said, when we were picking our cryptos, it wasn't on my top 15, but I own some Bitcoin. And why it's going down 40% in the last 24 hours, I don't know. Maybe it's a slam before something big is happening. You never know. But the funny thing is that we said it all along. About 90% of these cryptos aren't going to be around in a couple of years. Just aren't going to be around. There's no reason for them. So in this next bull run, you'll see things come up out of the blue, but there's no reason for them. The real winners, it's just like the 1999, 2000 crash of the dot-coms. Companies like Pets.com disappeared from planet Earth because it wasn't a smart thing to do. The cost of shipping dog food was much higher than people wanted to pay, and over on the internet and things like that. It's like during the boom times, people have great ideas and crazy ideas, and everything's working, and the money is flowing. And then the big crash happens, which just did happen. So we're going to see a good 100, 200 cryptos come out of this, really looking good, and the top 20 are going to be superstars. Those will be like the Amazons and the Oracles and the Facebook and all that, all the big tech names that came out of that, all the 2000 issues, and came out to be some of the biggest internet companies in the world. We're going to see the same with the cryptos. So you look at the big losers. What else? What else do I own that's getting killed? Not many. Not bad. The top 15 at roadtoroota.com, most of them are survived, and the key is, are they following through with their business plan? That's why I invested in it. Not because I was told to do it by Cliff, although Cliff pointed out most of them and said, hey, take a look at this. But you also dive into what the company does and how they're doing it. And I wasn't because of psychics that I invested in Theta. Absolutely, it was Michelle White Dove who pointed the direction towards Theta. But then you do your homework. And you don't just look at a psychic and say, yeah, that must be great because the psychic sees it. The coin doesn't go up or down because the psychic sees it. The coin goes up or down because it's either a good idea or a bad idea. And then there's manipulation. But I invest because it's a good idea or a bad idea. Theta is an amazing idea. And it's a great idea. I'm very happy that Michelle White Dove pointed out to some of us. A lot of people were already in it. A lot of the insiders were in it. And they didn't even go ICO because they knew how big it was going to be. And absolutely, it has barely moved today in the last couple of days. So yes, Theta Fuel is a screaming buy. I think it's down to a penny now. And Theta is obviously a buy at 11 cents. And I think that's going to be one of the big home runs, just not right now. It will be in due time. Very obviously is completely suppressed on these criminal markets, and very will have its moment in the sun. I think very soon, so to speak. VERISOON. But it's fun to look at this stuff. But remember, when it comes to the top, say 20 cryptos, not as far as gainers, but in the top 20, most traders are out, and they've taken their profits. They're waiting for a pullback. Will a pullback ever come? I don't know. It could easily. But if it does come, how quick will it be, and how nimble are these traders to get back in? And right now, they're sitting theoretically with cash, or even worse, Tether, sitting on the sidelines with the U.S. stable coin, which I think are all a joke. Nobody has the amount of money they claim to have. And they're sitting on the sidelines. So they're not participating in this run-up. And that's the problem with the trader situation. You got to take your 20% profit over a week and be really excited. And then, something like Bitcoin Cash goes up 100%. And what are you going to do? Can you get back in? No, you just lost out a huge chunk. And you wait for the pullback, it doesn't come. Then you start panicking as it goes higher, and then you get in, and that's when the pullback happens. Traders are classic. So they're all crying in their soup right now, waiting for the pullback. So the pullback will probably happen. I don't know when. They don't know when, but they're so sure. They're such great traders. They're going to catch the bottom. They're going to catch the top, and they catch the bottom. Every time. They never missed a day. Cracks me up. But this is what hodlers do. We get to ride this crap out. We don't have to worry about it. We can be happy when it goes up. We don't have to be too sad when it goes down, because we know in the long term it's going to go up. So we just hodl. And if you're a trader, you're probably out of the market. You've blown by all your targets of when you should sell to make your profit. And now what are you going to do? You got to wait for a pullback before the moment you sold. It really sucks being a trader. But hodlers are happy all across the board because there's a lot of green. And there's no rhyme or reason. There's no rhyme and reason for Litecoin to be trading at, where are we right now? 5,900,000,000 Litecoin were sold in the last 24 hours. $5.9 billion of Litecoin was sold. Yes, it's high frequency trading going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Sometimes to themselves, sometimes to other traders, sometimes within the exchange, always within the exchange. None of these are real. It's all fake. So where should cryptos be? I would say 50 to 100 times higher than they are right now, because the old system is that bad. Just listen to Catherine Austin Fitts. They've created $30 trillion more than our $22 trillion debt, and they didn't tell anybody. And that's just what she found in the data, or her guys found in the data. Imagine how much they didn't even put in any data. Quadrillions, infinity amount of money probably already has been created, because it doesn't matter. It's a confidence game. Confidence. As in that's what Jeff Berwick done. Confidence. It's a confidence game. Fiat money is a joke. It's not even paper anymore. It's electronic blips. What's the difference between $100 billion and $1 trillion? One electronic blip. 1 0 on a computer screen. That's how easy it is for them to do it, and they don't have to tell anybody. Get your crypto. Limited supply. You don't have to trust anybody if you pick the right cryptos. Anyway, I'm all excited about this right now because I'm packing up the music equipment and heading on down to Texas. This is where we'll be. Now, the event starts at 5 o'clock. You got to have tickets. The tickets will be at the door. You got to have your name in. If you want to go to roadtoroad.com. The first thing right here, the Freedom Road Show in Blanco. It shows you how to get tickets. It tells you when and where the event is. Go to roadtoroad.com. But here's where it is. It's at the old 300 barbecue in the back room, the event hall. It's called the Back 40, which is awesome. Back 40 old 300 barbecue restaurants event hall. This climate control 1,000-foot room is perfect for a venue for many special events. It's going to be perfect for our crowd. Not sure how many people, probably 100 to 150 is the guess. And here's what it looks like. Really cool. Really cool. We're going to have the tables on the dance floor. There's going to be more tables. And then the stage is right there. Meet and greet for hour and a half. 5 o'clock till like 7. We're going to meet, greet, and eat. Meet, greet, and eat. And Bitcoin Ben and all the people you love. Snippy. It's going to be a blast. So make sure, if you can get there, try to get to Blanco, Texas. Middle of nowhere. And I love it. And check out the bar. It's awesome. This is the bar in our private room. Free beer tomorrow. I love that. That's good. Yes, there will be a lot of beer flowing, but beer is not included. Dinner is included, but no beer, because Bitcoin Ben would leave no money for the charity, and all proceeds go to Litecoin Lisa's charity. All the proceeds. So if Bitcoin Ben was there, there'd be no proceeds left for the charity. If we were, Bitcoin Ben is there. If we're giving away free beer. So, all right, Ben, that's your clue. And we can't let him go too crazy because he's got a big day the next day. I got a big day too. I'm in there with him. We're all in there. Anybody within 1,000 miles of Blanco, Texas, make sure you get there. And go to bitcoinben.io for more information. And again, you traders and people expecting the pullback, everybody right now is kicking themselves, saying, "Oh, I should have bought more. I should have bought more Litecoin when it was at $24. If I'd only known." You aren't going to know. You didn't know the bottom was coming in. We don't know what's going to happen when the banking system collapses. Most likely, there will be no exchanges trading. So you won't know the price of Bitcoin or Litecoin or Bitcoin Cash, which is kind of scary. Absolutely. But if you have your cryptos in your own possession, whatever happens afterwards, you will be involved in. If you don't have them in your own possession, you will lose them. 100% of the people will lose their crypto if a third party holds it for you, period, exclamation point. Proof of keys, Trace Mayer, proof of keys. If you don't hold your own private keys, you do not own any cryptos at all. You own maybe a crypto derivative. You don't even own it. You have a claim on a crypto derivative is what you have. That's even worse than having a derivative. You have a claim on a crypto derivative. Come on, people. Learn how to store your own coins and make it happen. All right. That's all I got. Oh, by the way, if you want to join the Road to Ruta private road, hit subscribe today. I'm giving away one Veritasium token on a paper wallet, as well as the coolest silver coin ever made, the Ruta coin, each individually numbered, double stamp with the luster. And check out the Cave of Gold on the side of the Grand Canyon, Silver Brick Road, and the Fed. The good guys in the Fed and the bad guys in the Fed are battling. Most of the bad guys are gone from the Fed. So it'll be interesting how the Fed decides to fall on the sword, its own sword, and I think it'll be taken over by the U.S. Treasury. And no, I don't think Stu Mnuchin is long for the world as the head of the Treasury. He was there to rig the markets with computer programs. When Deutsche Bank goes down, there's no more need for rigging. We're going to go to a free market system, which would be great. And Dick Allgeier, no, it's not going to be easy. Absolutely not going to be easy. But we will do it. We will make it happen. We will beat these bastards. Big Weir, roadtoruta.com. I'll see you guys in Texas.